We're here at the KLM Lounge at Schiphol Airport. We're getting ready to take a 13-and-a-quarter-hour flight to Japan. We were supposed to do this 3 years ago, but COVID hit. But yeah, and why are we going, Danny?
Marathon! It's finally time to get the 6-star, 6-world major. And I, of course, brought all of my medals with me so I could do the epic medal picture next Sunday. So, really excited. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and even the security guy saw your medals because your bag got stopped again.
Yeah, and he probably thinks I'm a much more professional runner than I am, but all runners are runners, right?
Very true, very true. All right, let's go.
Cheers.
We finally arrived in Japan. After stepping off the plane, we had to clear the COVID status check and immigration. We then picked up our luggage and used the automated stations to clear customs before stepping out into Terminal 1 at Narita Airport. The Narita Express train from the airport to Tokyo Station takes about 90 minutes and is included in the JR train passes we pre-ordered. Before we boarded, we picked up our train passes, SIM cards, and a much-needed cold brew coffee from Starbucks, which overall took about an hour. After we dropped our bags off at our hotel, we set out in search of a konbini store to use an ATM and grab some snacks for the room. We found a 7-Eleven store a short walk away from the hotel. Fun fact, 7-Elevens are one of the top 3 convenience stores in Japan. You can find them everywhere. Japanese konbini stores are amazing. You can buy hot and cold drinks and food, personal health necessities, fresh baked goods, ice cream, and even underwear. We still had some time before our room was ready, so we continued our walk around the area. We visited the Tokyo Tower, which looks like a red and white version of the Eiffel Tower. At its base is a building with a shopping center and food courts, as well as elevators to the observation deck. Outside, there were also some food stands, including a lounge inside a bus. After such a long travel day, we were exhausted. We found our way back to the hotel and ordered some pizza through Uber Eats before crashing for the night.
Alright, it's the start of day 2 here in Japan. Last night we crashed, I think it was around 7 or so. We got some pizza delivered to the room, and then we laid in bed for a little bit and fell asleep pretty early. I was awake at 3:30 this morning. I think Danny was a little bit later at 4:30, something like that. But anyway, we've been up for a while now. We're going on 8 o'clock now, so we're going to go grab the train to go over to Shibuya. I think that's how you say it. There's some breakfast places over there we're going to check out, and just start doing some exploring today. So see you there.
Our first stop in the morning was the Harajuku district. When looking for a breakfast place, we turned to our trusty friend, Google. Well, Google recommended a restaurant called Eggs and Things. We must have ordered the wrong items because we unfortunately found it pretty lackluster. After breakfast, we visited the Starbucks in the nearby Tokyo Plaza. This was the first of a few really fun Starbucks shops we found in Japan. It was on the 6th floor of the building and had a beautiful outdoor terrace with gardens and views of the city. Also not to be missed is the incredible mirrored entry on the front of the building. Perfect for an Instagram shot. Continuing our walk through Harajuku, we found mostly big luxury chain stores. We've read that Harajuku has lost some of its quirkiness in recent times. That certainly seems to be the case, but we still found some cool spots like this amazing design gallery.
Good morning. Welcome to Harajuku Kiddy Land. Harajuku Kiddy Land はいつもホットな楽しさいっぱいのアミューズメント情報ステーション。
Of course, Tori had to visit the famous Kiddy Land store with 6 floors of toys and games. We also found a Pop Mart store filled with a bunch of Japanese designer vinyl collectibles. Imagine our faces when we came across this Japanese TGI Fridays restaurant. Don't worry, we didn't actually eat there. Yet. Our next stop was Akihabara, an area full of arcades, electronic stores, and pop culture shops. Right away, we found ourselves walking through a floor of claw games in a multi-store arcade building. One of the places Tori really wanted to check out was a shop called Hard Off. These are one of Japan's popular recycle shops, basically next-level thrift shops. They're filled with tons of used electronics, music equipment, games, and home good. It's amazing the kind of things you can find in these stores. Hobby Off is a separate section of the store that is dedicated to and filled with all kinds of used collectibles. They had anime statues, models, Gundams, games, toys, and action figures. After all that exploring, we started to get hungry. Tori had heard about a burger place that served Wagyu beef burgers, and she really wanted to try that. Unfortunately, there was a Wagyu beef shortage, so we had to find a different place. Fortunately, across from the burger restaurant was a place called Craft Rock Brew Pub. We enjoyed our first taste of Japanese curry along with some delicious beers. After lunch, we attempted to go check out a place called Sunshine City. Unfortunately, it was the one day that the entire place was shut down for inspections, so we headed back to the hotel. On the way, we stumbled across another craft brew place, and we just had to check it out.
Yeah, so end of a long day. This morning we went to Harajuku for breakfast and walked around a bit. And this afternoon we went to Akihabara. I went to a cool recycle shop and had lunch. The Wagyu burger place I wanted to go to was unfortunately closed because they ran out of Wagyu beef. For some reason that happens. But yeah, we had kind of a long day, and we're tired, and it's only like 6 o'clock now, so we were walking back to our hotel from the train, and we saw this little place called Ottotto Brewing. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not, but yeah, it's a little craft brewery that was kind of down, so we decided to pop in here and try out some beers, and actually their guacamole too, which was really, really good. Very unexpected to find such good guacamole, but yeah, I tried it's called the Purple Fur Seal. It's a peach beer, they call it. It's really, really good. I like the fruity beers that Danny doesn't, but yeah. And Danny, what did you have?
I am enjoying this lovely stout. It's called Black Owl, as the logo is just over my shoulder. And it's a hoot of a time.
You had a different one before, right?
Yes, I have the Red Gorilla IPA.
Logo up there.
It was nice and hoppy. I loved it.
How did it compare to other IPAs? Was it just as good?
Yes, I would say it was better than the one I had this afternoon at the first brewery. But I'm excited that we found 2 craft breweries so far.
Yep.
Carbo loading.
Sure. So yeah, so we're just gonna hang out here tonight and probably go relax.
We're not going to hang out here.
Well, not here.
We're going to hang out
In the hotel. After this, we're gonna chill and get to bed early because tomorrow morning we're getting up very early to go to a Mount Fuji expedition.
Very exciting.
Cool. So we will see you then.